Good morning, Camp Alkulana campers. I'm your host, Tyler, and as you can tell, I don't have a co-host this morning. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently, but we want to let you know that here at the Camp Alkulana Morning News, we're still making it our number one priority to bring you the most up-to-date and important news on topics that you want to hear about. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first guest, Gabe. How are you doing this morning, Gabe?
I'm doing pretty great, Tyler. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. What do you have to report on for us today?
So today, it's good that you spoke on up-to-date news because I have some moments in history for April 21st.
Sounds great. Let's hear them.
Dialing all the way back to 1789, John Adams was sworn in as the first U.S. vice president. That was 9 days before Washington.
Wow. And what year was that?
1789.
It's a while ago.
Zooming a little bit forward into 1865, Abraham Lincoln's funeral train leaves Washington, D.C. on his last trip around the states. Very, very sad stuff.
Very
there.
sad. Our heart goes out
R.I.P.
to old Georgie. Yeah.
Type F.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat. And zooming as close as we can get, 1955, the Brooklyn Dodgers win a record 10 straight games to begin their season.
Nice. Good news. Hopefully they'll have another good start to their season.
Since 1955, we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for that, Gabe. We really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.
Oh, that's my pleasure, Tyler. Back to you.
Thank you. All right. Well, thanks, Gabe. Now we're going to bring on our next guest on that Camp Alkulana Morning News. We have Cecily here to tell us something a little bit about rocks. Good morning, Cecily. How you doing?
Good morning, Tyler. We're rock.
Nice. Can you tell us anything about this rock?
I am 99% sure that this rock came from a creek in Camp Alkulana.
That is awesome. Do you have any other rocks that you can show us this morning?
I have a whole pouch. Tune in next time for more rocks.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for showing us that, Cecily. Thank you for coming on the show for the first edition of the Camp Alkulana Morning News here on the Camp Alkulana Network. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Now we're going to move on to a word from our sponsors.
Today's Alkulana Morning News is brought to you by a cool new program called Alkulana Online. Alkulana Online is a great way to stay in touch with your counselors and participate in cool camp activities over the next few weeks while you're stuck at home. I can't think of a better way to spend my time.
Thank you. That was a word from our sponsors. We really appreciate them because without them, we wouldn't be able to make the Alkulana Morning News happen. So we're going to bring on our next guest this morning. We have Sarah Snoddy out in the field. Sarah, what's happening over there?
Good morning, Tyler. It's great to hear from you. Out here in the field, it is rather windy. And right now, I'm looking at a whole lot of grass, and I can see where we have the beginnings of a spring garden. I am sitting right next to, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm sitting right next to a bucket of a strawberry plant. And right in there in the background, we've got some piles of dirt with a shovel sticking out of it. And if that's not springtime, I don't know what is, Tyler.
So, Sarah, we're actually having some poor connection, but I think this might work out for the better. Can you try to be as descriptive as possible with these strawberries that you're seeing? I want our viewers to know the finest detail of this garden.
I can do my absolute best, Tyler. So what I'm looking at right now is, if you look closely at the stems of the strawberry plant, they're just beginning to develop the kind of fuzzy fibers along the stem, and the strawberry plant leaves are kind of spiky. But they have more spikes than they would a maple leaf, so some of the trees that you might be familiar with eating around Alkulana, but all around pretty green. We've got some red tint to some of the stems. Right now, the soil is kind of damp just because we have been trying to take care of these plants. We're hoping that these roots are going to really take hold in this plant, and we're hoping to see some little red buds sprouting from these stems within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
All right, well, that sounds great. The audio quality was definitely something, it leaves more to be desired, but I think our viewers are still very much going to understand the sentiment of what we're trying to get here. So we really appreciate you coming on the show. Do you have anything else for us before we head on out?
Nope, but I cannot understate the value of just opening up a window and smelling the fresh air in this indoor time. Tyler, I hope everybody out there is enjoying some of the new spring air.
All right, thank you, Sarah. We will see you next time.
Bye, Tyler. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, that's all from us. We hope you had a good time here on the Camp Alkulana Morning News on the Camp Alkulana Network. And I'm signing off for Gabe, Cecily, and Sarah out in the field. We will see you tomorrow morning.